Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
This week's Parshas Yitro. We have the Ten Commandments and the Gemara, Shabbos, Talmud, Tractate Shabbos, 88b. Says a nice little introduction story to the Ten Commandments. B'shasha Allah Moshe Lamarim, when Moshe went up to heaven, Amr Malach Yashasaf Ben Kadosh Baruch Hu, the angels said before God, Chamuda Gnuza Shegnuzalach. This is all very precious, hidden treasure, the Torah. You're going to give it to the flesh, to the person down here, that they make all mistakes and everything. Let your presence, let your splendor, let your honor, let your glory be on heaven. We'll do the Torah. We'll connect to the spiritual elements of the Torah. The Torah is light. The Torah has a lot of energy to it, a lot of holiness to it. We will bask in that holiness. We are on a much higher, greater level. Amar Kadosh Baruch Hu Moshe. So God told Moshe, "Hachazer lehen tshuva." Give them an answer. Why do you have a right to take it more than they? Amar lefanav. So he said before them, Ribbon Shalom, Master of the Universe. Let's discuss this. Torah sha'ataneisen li. The Torah that you want to give me. Maksiva. What does it say inside of it? Amar says, Anochi Hashem lekecha. It says, I am the God, your God. It took you out of Egypt. Amar lehen. He told the angels, let's check check the facts over here. Fact check. Did you go down to Egypt? That God took you out of Egypt? Are you the Torah is talking about obviously some people here. There's a Torah was given to a type of people, to people that need to work on themselves. Were you down there that you're coming back up? Leparish tabatem, were you under the control of Pari? Why should you have the Torah? Okay, one question. Next one. Next commandment, you shouldn't have any other gods. Are you between nations that have idol worship, that you have to have this commandment, that you shouldn't follow what everybody else follows? That's wrong, and you should be dedicated, even though it's not the common practice, and everybody else is doing something else. Do you have that problem? No. Next, remember Shabbos. Remember the whole day of Shabbos. Do you do work during the week that you have to separate and remember Shabbos? No. So, and it kept on going on. Loisisa. You shouldn't keep Hashem's name and use Hashem's name in false and to swear. Do you guys do business that you have to guarantee each other and have all these different arguments and discussions? Honor your parents. Do you have parents? Don't murder. Don't steal. Don't do anything that is not improper with relationships. Don't be jealous. Do you have a Yetzer Hara? Do you have an evil inclination that you have to control yourself on these things? That's it. So, what were the angels talking? What was Moshe Rabbeinu's answer? Well, the angels didn't know this. They didn't know what the Torah says. All of a sudden, they got a wake up call. So the question, the explanation is like this: there's halacha, there's laws in the Torah. One of the laws in the Torah, it's wrote down in Gemara Bava Metzia 108a, that there's a din, a law of bar metzra. Bar metzra means when you have somebody that's your neighbor, and you have a field, and he has a field, and you want to sell your field, he gets first dibs. He gets first right to buy the field because he has a field right next to you. Instead of him having one patch over here and one patch somewhere else, and he has to run from one place to the other place, he should be able to have his fields together. So he has the right to buy it first before anybody else, an outsider, could come and buy it. So the Malachim was saying, look, at the end of the day, the Torah was in heaven for about over 2,500 years. The Torah was here. Before you move it and give it to somebody else that doesn't belong in heaven, Let's be the ones that we have first dibs. We have the first right. We are running the spiritual worlds upstairs. We are the ones that live here. We're the ones that move around over here. We should have the right to be able to do it. So what did Moshe Rabbeinu answer by telling him all these examples? So the explanation is like this. Very interesting thing. This halacha of bar metzra only applies if one person has a field and another person has a field, and whoever's buying it is buying it for a field. But if someone wants to buy it because they want to build a house there, because they don't have where they live, so having a place where to live overrides anybody making a field. You need to have where to live. Person without a house is not a house. Yes, it's inconvenient to have two fields in two different places, but the person needs a house, and a house comes first. So Moshe Rabbeinu is explaining to them that you have to understand. We are here as humans, we're building a house for Hashem. We're building a dwelling place for God in this world. We are the ones down here, and we are the ones that are going to elevate this place and change it and transform it. and we are going to do something that is different than nature, and we're going to make it happen. What is a house? A house is something. It's a new accomplishment. It's a new establishment. So therefore, you can claim all you want that you're bar mitzvah, but we override it by being the ones that are building a house for Hashem. We're making this place a place of holiness and dwelling for Hashem, that Hashem could feel comfortable here. That's one. Two, you don't have parents. You don't give birth. You don't go through this whole chain reaction of being born and giving birth. We, on the other hand, do have parents, and we do give birth, and we do have this. And this means to say we give birth to new experiences, to new ideas, to new things. Just like a child is a new thing, so too by us taking the Torah and implementing it and doing the mitzvahs and doing the commandments, we are giving birth on a spiritual level. We're giving birth to new spiritual energy and light, and we're transforming this world to a better place with the power of the Torah and the mitzvahs. And this is why, and we'll conclude with this is why the Torah, the Ten Commandments, is so extreme. Meaning to say, it's two opposites going on at the same time. You have pretty much 5 commandments that talks about our connection to God, and you have another 5 commandments that talks about the lowest things. Don't murder, don't kill, don't steal, don't be jealous. What's connection? What's connection between these two things? The Torah is supposed to be something very spiritual. What are you telling me? These low things that everybody would know how to do it even without the Torah, sort of to speak. Explanation is because the whole idea of the Torah is to transform and to involve every element of our lives and every aspect of this world, that this should become a holy mission, and we should be infused with godliness, and everything we're doing is to be able to be closer to Hashem. So therefore, it has the two opposites, the two extremes within the living of a life, reaching out to the highest levels of spirituality and connecting with God in the most grounded level, in the most practical sense, in the most in the most coarse aspects of this world. Hashem Shalom, we should be inspired. We should be able to live up to all the commandments in the Torah, and we should be able to bring this light and share this light with everybody, and we should be zeicha to the ultimate revelation of the coming of Mashiach B'Karim Mamish. Amen.